I think a lot of Indonesian Muslims now also active in these activities of the Ramadan.
Okay. Thank you for everybody. And how about in Mumbai, Pak Edi?
Yes, in Mumbai, actually the number of the Indonesian people in Mumbai is quite small, is less than 100 people. So in consulate, we don't have such kind of the taraweh, but we make iftar programs that we invite not only Indonesians but also our colleague from the consulates and also our friends from India. But we actively participate or going to the local Ramadan gatherings. And as I mentioned earlier, that the number of the Muslims in Mumbai is quite significant, and there are many festivals here during Ramadan. So the situations like in Jakarta. So I can say that even though that the number of the Muslim people in Mumbai is not big, is less than 100, but we actively participate in the local Ramadan gathering in Mumbai.
And is there any unique, I mean, the Indonesian tradition brings to Mumbai, Pa Edi? Just say like what we call here in Indonesia, ngabuburit, so spending time before the breaking the fast. Can we find it in Mumbai?
Yes, for such kind of the what we call as a ngabuburit, yes, it's almost same like in Jakarta. There are, if we look at the some places in Mumbai, we can find people that they spend their time before the iftar to going out for the just ngabuburit. But if you ask regarding the activity for the Indonesians, that we don't have such kind of special ngabuburit, but we make as I mentioned earlier that we make such kind of gathering, and before gathering we have activities such kind of the we inform the current situation in Indonesia. We also inform regarding the what kind of the service or program that we make to the Indonesian community and also our friends here in Mumbai. So we don't have such kind of the ngabuburit like Indonesia, especially organized by Indonesians, but we actively to once again we like myself and also my colleagues in the consulate, we go with our friends in Mumbai to going out somewhere to look at the Mumbai life before we together we have iftar in Mumbai.
Okay, Pa Edi, what is the most say popular spot or places in Mumbai? As you say that you and friends goes out there like we call here ngabuburit. So what is the popular spot here? In Jakarta we have Ben Hill, right?
Yes, here in Mumbai we have there are places in Mumbai. The name is Bendi Bazar. Bendi Bazar is a location that mostly majority population there consists of the Muslim. And in Bendi Bazar is almost same like in Indonesia. There are many people sell food, local foods, but sometimes we can find the food that only we can find only in Ramadan.
Okay.
And they sell from 4 p.m. until 4 a.m. in the morning. So the situation is quite live, and we will enjoy the Ramadan situation in Bendi Bazar, and also the other places in Mumbai, and mostly in Mumbai, as if I can inform you that Mumbai itself. There are South Mumbai and also the other places, such kind of the Bandra and also the other, and the regions outside of South Mumbai is mostly dominant people there are Muslims. So I already informed the my colleague and also some people that we'll go to the places not only Beni Bazar but also in Dadar and also the other the Anderi is
Okay.
and also Minari. Uh, there are the biggest in Mari we can find the mosque, and this is the biggest mosque in Mumbai.
Okay. So, Pak Pribadi, if Pak Eddie has, just say, a ngabuburit in Mumbai, so what about in Bratislava? Do you have this kind of, tradition, Pak Pribadi?
Well, well, we are not that fortunate like in Mumbai, but we also have activities like getting together with the all the Muslims people in Bratislava, especially since we have Taraweh together, and we cooperate with one of the what you call it, the yayasan or the foundation in here that try to promote Islam or in Slovakia. As I mentioned to you that. Uh, Muslim or Islam here is still not been recognized very well by the government. So we have to try to promote more on the Muslim. But we also have activities like we are promoting the Islam in university, for example, during this Ramadan. Again, work with the Muslim Cordoba Foundation. And usually from us, the Indonesian embassy, we also invite kind of a imam or ustad from Indonesia, work together with the foundation of Cordoba, again to promote not only about Islam but also to about Muslim of Indonesia, Ramadan lil Alamin,
Okay.
which is very, I believe this is a kind of a unique Muslim in kind of Indonesia. So we have this year, we also have Imam from Indonesia work together with the organization called Initiative Dai Center. And not only we are working with the Yayasan Cordoba, but also we are having kind of Taraweh bersama or bukber bersama with the Indonesian community with the Imam. Uh, and again, this year is a bit special for us, for Indonesian, also the Muslim communities in Slovakia, since the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Slovakia now having actually today is going to have a iftar among the Organization of Islamic Cooperation or members countries. And the good thing is that Indonesia will be the what you call it, the kind of persons who've been asked by the government of Slovakia to explain about Ramadan in Indonesia, for example,
Okay.
to all the audience later on today. Well, this is a very good opportunity. I mean, it's also means that the government of Slovakia is starting to recognize more on Muslim and Islam world in Slovakia, which is it is a very very positive way of Slovakian. In the level of the people itself, I mean, the people of Slovakia is now becoming more open and open on the Muslim in Slovakia. Even that we are a very tiny in number, around 0.1% of the population. But again, we also trying to what you call it, more exposed to be exposed to the people or the citizen of Slovakia, and they accept it very very well. So this is a kind of a positive way of openness of the people of the Slovakia, not only from the government but also from the people of the Slovakia.
Okay. So, yes, well accepted, but is there any challenge for, I mean, observing Ramadan in Slovakia, Pak Pribadi? I will give you
Well,
example. When I was in Korea, in South Korea,
mhm,
okay, I'm the only person in the office who is observing our Ramadan at the time. So,
Well,
so what about
well,
you?
yes, for sure that challenge is there. I mean, uh, since the number, I mean, if you don't count in at the embassy because majority we are Muslim, but
Yes.
if you see in the offices in Slovakia or in Bratislava, for example, well, maybe they will find difficulties to perform salat, for example,
Uh-huh.
because there is no place for that. And also to find, to be frank, to find halal meat is very difficult. Sometimes we have to go to outside of Slovakia, which is the neighbors, the closest neighbor is Austria. You can find a halal one, but this very is close in distance, so there's no problem. But the challenge is in the day-to-day activities of Muslim is quite challenging. Even we only have a very small, well, you cannot say it as a mosque, but it's just more like a musola maybe, which is very tiny. That's why in a normal time for the Friday prayer, for example, they have to perform two times or sometimes three times days in a row because the place is very small. Um, since 3 years ago, the Indonesian embassy in Bratislava in Slovakia is opening our door for performing Salat Idul Fitri for all the
Okay.
Muslims people in there. So now they have a place, not or have to be waiting or in a three times a row or something like that. So we can accommodate the embassy itself. We can accommodate around 500 people in one pray. So that's a good also a good uh, uh, significant issues that now is being faced by the Muslim in Slovakia.
Okay. Pribadi, talking about place to pray and also find the halal meat. So, as we know that Indonesian's government, especially our religious affairs ministry, are I mean in efforts of promoting halal foods to around the world. So, how are you doing there? I mean, in the Slovakia's embassy.
Well, we do also starting this kind of promotion on halal meat or halal issues in from Indonesia, especially starting from when the late sorry the previous vice president okay, Haji Ma'ruf Amin came to Slovakia in November 2023. So we introduced them on the halal, halal issues like here from Indonesia, and they accepted, especially the Muslim population here, because they would like to learn more on this halal. Um, the problem or the challenge is if you talk about the trade, for example, in halal, for example, Slovakia is too small in terms if you going to do retail issues. If you want to open the halal shop, for example,
Yes.
uh, only 0.1% or maybe less people would like to buy your commodity. So uh, this that's not that
Yeah. Yeah.
promising for in term of trade, yeah,
Okay.
economy. But in term of da'wah, maybe is good for sure.
Okay, thank you. So only 5,500 people, yeah, talking
Uh,
about the profit,
five
maybe,
5,000,000 400 population.
and
The
only one.
Muslim is only about 6 to 7,000.
Yes, okay. So, Pa Eddie, do you also have this issue, Pa Eddie, in Mumbai? Just about talking about place to pray, also halal products.
Yes, for the place to pray, actually, we don't have any difficulties. But compared to Indonesia, uh, in Mumbai, there are not so many like musola,
Okay.
only mosques, and the number of mosques itself is not, yeah, it's not it's not big compared to like in Indonesia. So if we want to have a prayer, we have to go to the mosque, to the mosque, and sometimes it's not easy because in Ramadan the mosque is full of people going there during Ramadan. So that is the challenge, and also the other challenge is usually mosque in India, especially in Mumbai. There are no portion for the woman. So for the innocent woman who want to have
Mm.
tarawih, yeah, it's difficult to go to the mosque. So they make it with Indonesian people. We make it with tarawih with Indonesian people, or sometimes they make the tarawih in their own house. So that is the challenge for the even though that the number of the Muslim in Mumbai is quite big, but to find two mosques is not easy, especially in Ramadan, and especially for the women that they cannot go to the mosque
Okay.
because mostly people who want to go to mosque mostly by men. So
And
that is the challenge.
okay. So and the embassy, I mean the consulate general organize prayer every day. I mean, Pa Eddie.
No, as if you look at the number of some people here, is quite small, less than 100, and
Okay.
they stay is quite far from the office. So we we don't make prayer during Ramadan for some people. So better for effectively we go to the local mosque,
Mosque. Okay.
even though that the distance is not close from the office.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Pak Pribadi Sutiono, and also Pak Edi Wardoyo for, your time discussing about what is Ramadan, the meaning of Ramadan in Slovakia and also in Mumbai, India. I hope we can have this conversation once again before the Eid filter.
Thank you very much, Pak Pani.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Pak.
it.
Okay, listeners and viewers of Voice of Indonesia, that was my very interesting conversation with Indonesian Ambassador to Slovakia, His Excellency Bapak Pribadi Sutiono, and also Indonesian Consul General to Mumbai, India, His Excellency Bapak Edi Wardoyo. And I hope our conversation will be, useful and bringing benefits for you. I'm Dalal Pane, and see you next time.